Yaman shook social media with a simple yet powerful gesture. He broke the silence with just 6 words. What you heard is true, nothing more. But that was enough to trigger a media storm. No press conference, no official statement. No press conference, no official statement. Just his voice, his look, and a phrase that sparked speculation across the globe. A new romance? An international project? Is he leaving Istanbul? Everyone had a theory, but one thing was certain. Yaman never speaks without a reason. Social platforms exploded. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. His phrase went viral, became a meme, a slogan. Fans were divided. Some praised his courage, others demanded answers. But truth about what? What's clear is that this wasn't a spontaneous move. According to those close to him, it was a carefully planned strategy. And it worked. While other celebrities need full speeches, he only needed one line to become the center of attention. Since then, he hasn't said another word. No interviews, no clarifications. Just silence. But a silence that speaks. Yaman knows that sometimes silence is the loudest message. Now all eyes are on him. A new series? A hidden love story? A final farewell to Turkey? No one knows. But ever since that phrase, every step he takes is watched closely. Because Yaman is not just an actor, he's a storyteller and strategist of his own narrative. Once again, he's proven he doesn't need to shout. He just needs to speak. And when he does, everyone listens. Her past relationships have shown a strong woman who is not afraid to make difficult decisions. Avoiding a relationship with Yaman, which could compromise her freedom and self-esteem, seems like a natural choice to protect her serenity and her professional future. Her positive and sincere image is what has made her a beloved figure among the public, and it would be wise not to compromise this image for a relationship that could be harmful. Her positive and sincere image is what has made her a beloved figure among the public, and it would be wise not to compromise this image for a relationship that could be harmful. Her ability to say no when necessary shows her maturity and awareness of her worth. In conclusion, Demet Özdemir is going through the most productive period of her career, and she has everything in place to continue growing professionally. Her choice not to enter a relationship with Yaman, a figure who could threaten her serenity and value, is a decision that demonstrates her strength and determination. Her self-confidence and belief in her goals will always be her strongest guide in future decisions. Has there been a decline in Khan's career? The numbers may not reflect a decline, but the resonance of his international projects is lower than Demet's. Demet has become a global icon thanks to her deals with Netflix, while Khan is still building his reputation in certain regions. Khan's future depends on his decisions: a return to Turkey with a successful project, new ventures in Italy, or a foray into the world of global influencers. Conclusion: Demet Özdemir's place in the industry is indisputable. Her authentic connection with the audience makes her a beloved figure and a face for international brands. On the other hand, Khan has the potential to strengthen his international brand if he makes more strategic decisions. If he truly appreciates Demet's achievements, his recognition should not be seen as an obligation, but as a sign of professional maturity and true friendship. However, if this is all a PR move, he may be playing with fire. The lesson for actors seeking lasting success is clear. It's not enough to do a promo tour. It's necessary to build an authentic identity that genuinely connects with the audience. If Yaman follows Demet's path, it could give both his fans and himself the greatest gift of all, a story of true success. Another aspect mentioned in the comments is Demet's professional career. Over the years, the actress has grown enormously as an artist, demonstrating her versatility in various roles across different genres. Although some comment on her apparent lack of recognition or her ups and downs in the industry, I believe that Demet has managed to maintain a prominent position in the hearts of her followers, especially for her ability to showcase authenticity in her work. This is something many of her fans deeply appreciate. In recent years, we have seen how her career has been solidifying despite rumors and adversity. This shows her resilience and commitment to her art. The comments surrounding her personal life also reflect the pressure public figures often face. In several of them, it is mentioned that Demet must live her life according to what society expects from her. But I believe this expectation is unfair. Everyone, regardless of whether we are actors, actresses, or ordinary people, has the right to make our own choices without being judged for them. Demet is no different. Whether or not she decides to marry, have children, or maintain a public relationship, that is exclusively her choice. Other people's opinions, though valid, should not influence her path. Moreover, she is often accused of being too reserved or too private about her life, but I think this is a completely valid choice. The fact that Demet has chosen to keep a distance between her personal and professional life demonstrates maturity and a sense of autonomy rarely seen in the industry. Not everything has to be public, and this is a decision each individual must make for themselves. It's understandable that, as a public figure, people want to know more about her, but it's also important to remember that everyone has the right to maintain a level of privacy, and Demet has chosen to do just that. Recently, there have been comments suggesting that Demet should focus more on her professional life and less on the rumors surrounding her love life. This type of comment highlights the pressure public figures feel to meet their followers' expectations. Demet has shown great skill in managing this pressure, and this is reflected in her ability to continue advancing in her career despite the ups and downs and controversies that have arisen.